We've reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Iowa's offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
The Hawkeyes will crank up the tempo.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick throw testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And the Hawkeyes are on the move here. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And here's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's an out route. The catch made.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The TCU Horned Frogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Now the 40, the 30, past the 10, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Grab behind the line. It's Roche. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Pass complete. It's second down now. off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Fighting off the defender. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wide open downfield. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Hawkeyes have 1st and 10 here. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
There's a screen pass to the running back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Can he get there on the ground? Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Caught over the middle. It's Roche. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. But hold on, there is a flag down. They could accept it and keep the drive going. A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
1st down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Fox. He's running out of time here. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Iowa has the big lead here so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Crosses the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
He's got to first and still going. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a
He's got it. Enough for a first down.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Caught near the goal line, and he scores. Touchdown, Texas Christian. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic in the PAT. And he fields it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's caught. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, This changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And the back now goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Grab behind the line. It's Roche. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense facing second and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Fires it to the wideout. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Fox. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A quick juke. And he'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
And the Horned Frogs churn out another first down. Grab down the middle. It's gone. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Horned Frogs will look to convert here on 4th down. QB keeps it himself.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches. Simple call. Quarterback sneak. but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Try and muscle for the first down. Fights through a tackle.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Caught over the middle. It's gone. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. 3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Quick completion to the tight end. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Horned Frogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. The receiver grabs it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Point after, knocked right through. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Roche. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Roche. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Hawkeyes looking to run some tempo here. We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down at 10.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Hawkeyes with 1st and 10 here.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Hawkeyes are in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Roche. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! This passing game is on fire today.
Well, everybody wants to talk about the quarterback and the receiver after a touchdown like that. Instead, you know where I'm going, Chris. The offensive line. My gosh, how long did he have back there? 4, maybe 5 seconds to be able to read the defense and then find his receiver for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And now the handoff. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Scanning the field. It's Fox. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught quickly. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Testing the right side here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock to come up on 2nd down now. The pass rush closing in. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
You stop him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Touchdown, Texas Christian. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Taking command now in the 4th quarter, closing in on a bid for the national championship game. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Back in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Hawkeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Roche. Some hard running there through a tackle. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ending off on the draw play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. A deep shot to the right. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. First down. They're going to throw the football. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Roche. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab on the move. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Pounding away with the run game. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looking downfield, it's Fox. A deep shot right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Going to try to use his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Has the 1st down and more. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should secure their spot in the national championship game. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.